Did you know that there's a country where ancient history meets modern luxury, yet its people have faced some of the toughest struggles in the world? Welcome to Azerbaijan, a land shaped by wars, economic challenges, and political transitions, yet home to breathtaking landscapes, architectural marvels, and some of the most resilient and admired women in the world. From the winding streets of Baku's old city to the mysterious burning mountain of Yanar Dag, Azerbaijan is full of hidden wonders, but beneath its beauty lies a story of hardship, strength, and survival. Today, we're diving deep into what life in Azerbaijan is really like, beyond the tourist brochures and Instagram photos. Stick around until the end, because we'll reveal one surprising fact about Azerbaijan that might change how you see this country forever. Now, let's begin. Azerbaijan is a land of stunning contradictions. Walk through Baku and you'll see a skyline filled with glass skyscrapers. But just a few streets away, you'll step into the UNESCO-listed Old City, where ancient stone walls whisper stories from centuries past. Venture beyond the capital and the scenery shifts dramatically. The Caspian Sea sparkles under the sun, the Caucasus Mountains rise like guardians, and vast golden deserts stretch endlessly. But these breathtaking sights stand in contrast to the economic divide in the country. While Baku shines with oil wealth, many villages struggle with poor infrastructure and high unemployment. This contrast is what makes Azerbaijan so fascinating and complex. It's a nation that blends the past and the future, wealth and poverty, tradition and innovation. But how did it get here? To understand, we need to go back in time. Azerbaijan's history is marked by hardship. For much of the 20th century, it was under Soviet rule, where the economy was controlled, freedoms were restricted, and cultural identity was suppressed. Then came the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, a brutal war with Armenia that displaced over 1 million people, making Azerbaijan one of the most refugee-dense countries in the world. Even after gaining independence in 1991, challenges persisted. A World Bank report shows that the economy relied heavily on oil and gas, but wealth never reached everyone. Rural communities suffered from low wages and limited job opportunities, while Baku became a city of luxury hotels, designer stores, and modern highways. Yet, despite these struggles, Azerbaijan has remained resilient. Its people have adapted, fought for survival, and held on to their traditions. And among them, Azerbaijani women have played a major role in shaping the country's future. Azerbaijani women are more than just beautiful. They are strong, intelligent, and deeply connected to their culture. Throughout history, they have been the pillars of society, preserving traditions while adapting to the modern world. Education has been a top priority for women in Azerbaijan. The country boasts a high female literacy rate, and women actively contribute in science, business, politics, and the arts. Some have become global icons, competing in Miss Universe, representing Azerbaijan in music and sports, and leading groundbreaking initiatives. But what truly sets Azerbaijani women apart is their resilience. In times of war, they became caretakers and warriors. In economic crises, they became entrepreneurs and leaders. Today, they balance tradition and modernity, keeping alive the rich cultural heritage while stepping boldly into the future. It's this unbreakable spirit that makes them admired worldwide. But let's take a closer look at the city where Azerbaijan's past and future collide: Baku. Baku is unlike any other city in the world. It's where Europe meets the Middle East, and history blends seamlessly with innovation. The city's skyline is dominated by the Flame Towers, 3 glass structures that light up at night like fire, a perfect symbol of Azerbaijan's nickname, the Land of Fire. But Baku isn't just about futuristic architecture. The Old City, Itshur, is a UNESCO-protected area, filled with narrow stone streets, medieval palaces, and the mysterious Maiden Tower, a structure whose origins remain debated. One of the most iconic landmarks is the Haydar Aliyev Center, designed by the legendary architect Zaha Hadid. Its wave-like design makes it one of the most visually stunning buildings in the world. Yet, despite its modern advancements, Baku still has its struggles. Traffic congestion, rising costs of living, and economic inequality are growing issues. But one thing is certain: this city is the heartbeat of Azerbaijan, where the old and the new coexist in a mesmerizing way. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Azerbaijan, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. We explore the world's most fascinating places, reveal stories that most people never hear. Also, let us know in the comments, would you visit Azerbaijan? Now, let's continue our journey. Azerbaijan isn't just about ancient history and modern cities. It's home to some of the world's most unique natural wonders. According to CNN, one of the most mysterious places in the country is Yenar Dag, also known as the Burning Mountain. This fire has been burning non-stop for centuries, fueled by underground natural gas reserves. Imagine standing in front of a mountain that breathes fire, its flames dancing against the night sky, a scene straight out of a legend. But that's not all. Gobustan National Park, a UNESCO heritage site, is filled with thousands of ancient petroglyphs, carvings made by prehistoric humans over 40,000 years ago. It's a glimpse into the distant past where early civilizations recorded their stories on stone. And then there are the mud volcanoes. Azerbaijan is home to nearly half of the world's total mud volcanoes. These bubbling, steaming formations create an alien-like landscape, and the mineral-rich mud is even used for therapeutic treatments. It's like a country where nature and mystery collide, offering sights you won't find anywhere else. If there's one thing Azerbaijan takes pride in, it's its deep cultural heritage. The country is world famous for its carpet weaving, a tradition so ancient and important that it's been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Azerbaijani carpets are hand-woven masterpieces, with patterns that tell stories of family, history, and tradition. Food is another major part of Azerbaijani culture. Plav, a rich and flavorful rice dish, is considered the national meal, often served at weddings and celebrations. Dolma, kebabs, and freshly baked bread fill the air with mouth-watering aromas in bustling bazaars. Music is also deeply rooted in the country's identity. Mugham, a traditional Azerbaijani music genre, is one of the most complex, emotional forms of music in the world. It's said to express the soul of Azerbaijan, blending poetry, instrumental melodies, and deep storytelling. Every corner of Azerbaijan, from village workshops to grand palaces, reflects a history preserved through art, music, and food, a heritage that remains alive and thriving today. Despite its challenges, Azerbaijan has been making a name for itself globally. The country is a major oil and gas exporter, fueling not just its economy, but also strengthening its ties with Europe and Asia. Its capital, Baku, has hosted world-class events like the Formula One Grand Prix, the Eurovision Song Contest, and UEFA soccer tournaments, bringing international attention to the country. Tourism has also been on the rise. More people are discovering Azerbaijan's ski resorts, historic cities, and scenic beaches along the Caspian Sea. Cities like Sheki and Ganja are becoming hotspots for travelers looking to experience a blend of old-world charm and natural beauty. But with this global growth comes challenges. Human rights concerns, media restrictions, and economic inequality remain topics of debate. Still, Azerbaijan is evolving, balancing tradition and modernization in its own way. So, what is life really like in Azerbaijan? For some, it's luxurious and modern, especially in Baku, where high-rise apartments, fancy malls, and international brands have made their way into the city. But for many others, especially in rural areas, life is much harder. Wages are low, jobs are limited, and government control over media and politics can make life restrictive. Yet despite these struggles, the spirit of Azerbaijani people remains strong. They are proud of their history, culture, and resilience. Families are deeply connected, traditions are honored, and a growing younger generation is eager to modernize and push for change. Azerbaijan is a country in transition, a place that carries the weight of its past but the hope of its future. So what's the real story of Azerbaijan? It's a land of beauty and hardship, tradition and modernity, resilience and change. It's a country where the past is etched into stone walls and carpet patterns, but the future is being built with glass towers and growing ambitions. And here's something surprising. Despite its struggles, Azerbaijan has one of the fastest growing tourism industries in the world. More and more people are discovering its hidden gems, ancient wonders, and vibrant culture. Could it be the next big travel destination? What do you think? Would you visit Azerbaijan? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love learning about different places and cultures, don't go anywhere. Up next, we're exploring 10 countries where illegal immigrants in the US are coming from. You won't want to miss this. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive like this. See you in the next one.